The coronavirus pandemic. It's the thing your brain is preparing to store as a repressed memory. With more and more Americans getting vaccinated, the country is starting to look ahead to a new normal. New York City now plans to fully reopen at the beginning of July, and cruise ships will now be able to reopen in the middle of July, which means the COVID pandemic will reopen at the end of July. We're doing this, people. We're doing it. But maybe the biggest sign that things are finally getting back to normal is the return of every freeloader's favorite way to snack.
Costco is promising to bring back two popular features that were stopped during the pandemic. The big box retailer has the food court, and free samples will return as long as state regulations allow it. Costco says food courts could reopen with outdoor seating, and samples will likely be offered in to-go bags for customers to take outside of the store.
I'm sorry, guys. It's just, I never thought this day would come. I mean, yeah, I missed hugging my grandma or whatever, but the thing I really missed during Corona was those tiny free empanadas. You know what's really great about this new world? Is because now we own so many face masks, you can just keep getting samples. All you gotta do is put on a different mask and then come back around. No, it's not me. I'm another guy. Now, because the pandemic is still going on, things aren't gonna be exactly the same, all right? They're gonna be giving people free samples to go to eat outside the store, which is different, and personally, I think amazing, because sometimes it's too much pressure when the free sample person is watching me eat. Oh, wow, that's delicious. It's a bold, tangy flavor. That is so fantastic. What are these again? You just ate one of the used toothpicks. And I mean, best toothpick I've ever eaten. I mean, I might buy a box. Now, if you don't shop at Costco, first of all, where do you buy your six-pack Honda Civics? And secondly, you gotta understand how important free samples are to the Costco experience. If you're gonna buy a 10-year supply of kimchi, you need to know what you're signing up for. Look, the truth is, people love free samples. I don't care who you are. You love free samples. In fact, that's how they should convince MAGA people to get their shots. Don't call it a vaccine. You call it a free sample of the vaccine. Well, I heard it has a microchip that'll make my brain bisexual. But I love free samples, so why don't you give me a little bit of that Pfizer and maybe a bit of J&J after that?